This is the, well, I probably should open up the other one too. Let me see here. Oh, you can't hear me? Check. 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 I got mic levels. Check, check, check. It says I got them. Check. I can see levels. Okay. So, even though I've been sick, I've been working, but like I said, I didn't really want to go live and be hacking everybody's ear and stuff, and I like talking to you guys, so I'll try not to do that today. But just to show you guys what I've been working on, let me open up something here, just so you guys can compare it and see the difference. Yada yada yada. Okay. So this oops, this green tuck case here. This is the what I'm effectively calling the Nottingham edition, which is the larger tarot size deck. And as you can see, it's got a green background with the red interior accents. And then if I throw this up next to here, this over here on this side is the standard edition, and I'll show you guys that. Let me just close this one. So this is the standard edition. So this would be the new court card set. This would be the new court card set with the full-length court cards, but the standard standard poker size cards. I got a few more things that I got to do to finish this. I got to do the tongue flap, and I got to do the little border of the tuck case right here. I think that turned out really nice. I really like the red and green. Red and green is my favorite. Red, green, and gold is my favorite kind of color combination. Not only is red and green complementary colors, but it always looks real good with gold foil. So I'm gonna see if that tongue flap, I don't think it's gonna fit, but we'll see. It may. I'm gonna see if it does. Yeah, that fits. I just gotta make sure it's in the center. We'll put it right there for now. Now let's grab this tongue flap artwork on this other thing here. Of course, I didn't make this easy for myself. Some good news. We're starting to, well, where'd it go? We're starting to receive a lot of, we're starting to receive Lord of the Rings decks. So, super stoked about that. I received, the Ronin was shipped and they're on their way to us. I received a box of sample, final production sample decks. And let me tell you, Ronin turned out real nice, especially the tuck cases. Very, very pleased with how those turned out. A faux show. All right, I'm gonna duplicate this, because whoever made this file did so without thinking that they would be doing this kind of thing later and didn't make it very organized. So I'm going to have a talk with them. Oh, it goes through my mic. Well, let's see. Let me see what it's got here. It's no problem. It's pretty easy for me to fix. Here we go. Let me see. Check. Check 1, 2. That might be better. It was set it to my default mic, so that may be what it is. All right, let me. I'm gonna crop this. Crop. There's the D-boys. I have some other good news. I was mentioning this. I was chatting this about this last week about something big we're doing this year. Probably one of the biggest things I've done. But I have been writing on my where did it go? I've been writing on my fantasy novel and working on it. There it is. I don't think that's going to fit. I've been working on my fantasy novel, and the good news is I'm probably 4 or 5 chapters away. Maybe more than that. Maybe 5 or 6. I'm 5 or 6 chapters away from being finished with the first book. And the hope is in the fall. Look at that. That fit just perfect. The hope is in the fall that we self-publish my first novel, and we're going to, when we release it, we're going to try to release it with a companion deck of cards and also a special edition like hardback version that has illustrations. Jay, this Robin Hood project is actually going to be, I'm trying something new, and I'm gonna try. Let me save my progress. I'm gonna try. BackerKit has a new crowdfunding platform, and they've been asking me to do it. They've been asking me to use it for almost 2 years now, and so I'll be releasing this on BackerKit's new crowdfunding platform. So we're gonna give that a shot and see how that rolls. Just changing the color scheme of this top part. I'm real excited about my book. I've been working on that thing. I mean, I started that thing before my eldest daughter was born, and she's almost 16. Yes, Way of Hammer and Steel. My wife thinks I should rename it, but I don't know. The name is so integral to the story that I don't know if I can change it or not. One of the reasons why I'm almost finished with it is my daughter Claire is a and I'm sure people know, I'm sure you guys know people like this, but my daughter Claire is a voracious reader. And I originally was planning on the book being like 150,000 words, like you know pretty like epic long fantasy novel kind of thing. And Claire was like, why don't you just and if it was going to be 150,000 words, it was going to take me a lot longer to finish it. She was like, why don't you just break the first book up into like 3 shorter books and make them kind of like, instead of making them like Lord of the Rings or Way of Kings or some like 1,000 page fantasy novel length, why don't you make them shorter, like 90,000 words, like a Harry Potter or something like that, some of the first Harry Potters? Because she was like, those are good length books, and it'll also give you a chance to, where's my cursor at? Don't tell me. Are you kidding me? My pen's not working? You gotta be joking. Why? I don't know why my pen's not working, but it's gonna be real hard for me to work if my pen's not working. She was like, you should just split the first book up into 3 books and make them like 90,000 words. And then you'll be able to release them early. And then when we started talking about the plot of the first book and natural places in the, the story arc that we could split it up, and we came up with something, and we came up with something that was pretty natural. Oh my gosh. I gotta try to figure out why my pen's not working, because there's no use of me working if my pen's not working. You may see some flickers because I gotta unplug my. You may see some flickers because I gotta unplug my monitor and stuff right quick. 1 second. Nope, still not working. Man, what the heck? I gotta stand up, try to figure this out now. Good to see me in my pajamas. You're welcome. Still nothing. Nothing. Man, that's frustrating. I have no idea what's going on. All right. So here's what has to happen. Oh my gosh. So frustrating. I'm gonna have to restart my computer because usually that fixes 99% of the problems. I've had so many issues with this whole my system lately. I'm gonna restart my computer. That means I gotta shut this live off. I'll come back and go live again once I get it back up and running, hopefully. I really apologize. Trust me, it's as annoying it is for me as it is for you. All right, so I'll be right back. I got to try to get this working. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Sorry, really sorry.